Hey, Tegan,
Hey Ray.
do you want to hear something weird that involves chicken nuggets and artificial intelligence?
I absolutely do. For a couple of reasons. Number one, that sentence. Number two, I love nugs. And number three, I remember the time that you did a Gizmodo article that was about how many nuggets you could get out of the big chicken.
Yeah, there was a giant chicken that went viral, and yeah, there was some maths involved. Yeah, the
Yeah.
subreddit, we did the
Yeah.
math, or they did the math, 100% that. I am in the chat going to send you a link that I would
Okay,
like you
here
to
we go. We
click
haven't done
on.
this in a while.
I would like you to
Okay.
click on it, and I would like you to describe to me what it is that you are seeing. What are you
Okay,
what are we looking at,
I
Tegan?
I am looking at what seems to be a jewelry set, I would call, where it's nuggets as earrings, and then what seems to be a necklace, which are gold, but I'm going to assume gold plated if we're being real, that has five McDonald's fries that are hanging as like the decoration, and the clasp is the from again, I'm assuming Macca's.
Correct.
Yeah,
Just to
I'm
backtrack a
upset.
little, we've got AI in everything. It has been in
Mm,
everything for a long time. It takes a
yeah.
real lot at this point to make me interested in the addition of AI to anything. But I
Yes,
had the
I'm so bored.
privilege. I'm so bored. It's like, why have you put AI in this thing? I don't care. It's like when they were making everything Wi Fi enabled. Why do we need everything Wi
God.
Fi enabled? That's what AI is at the
You know
moment.
why, Ray? Because we need stories about how a fish tank in a gambling establishment is hacked. That's why. We want casino aquariums being hacked. That's why.
I think that's part of it. I think also what have we got up to now? Like $15 billion of investment into AI startups promising to do things that they've never been able to prove that they can do, needing to be justified. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
when it comes to something with AI bringing me joy,
Yeah.
this one did it. This one did it. So
Yeah.
Emma
Are
Bug.
you loving it, would you say?
Oh, I would say I'm loving it. Emma Bug
Great.
is a young woman I spoke to. She is a contemporary jeweler and artist. And in recent years, she started developing an interest in incorporating tech into jewelry. She started off by
Right.
casting QR codes in silver back in 2013. So, well before they were popularized with needing to check in everywhere with COVID, she was casting QR codes in silver. But this particular project, it's called Nugbot. It is
Oh
nugs.
my
It is
God.
McDonald's chicken nuggets made into earrings with an NFC chip that you scan that
Oh my God.
launches an artificial intelligence chatbot called Nugbot. And I am going to now send you a link to Nugbot, Tegan. You're
Oh
getting a
my
link to
gosh. I have
Nugbot.
so many questions.
Go,
Okay.
go to
I'm gonna
Nugbot.
open
Go
Nugget.
to Nugbot.
Okay. Oh my God. It's like Clippy, but a nug. Oh, it's got eyes that are moving and looks like to be like a little chicken beak as well.
Yes.
Click to get started.
What do you see, Tegan? What do you see?
It's talking at me.
Peep peep, Nugbot here, warm and crispy, ready to dish out some golden advice. What's on your plate today, human?
What's it saying?
God, okay, so it has this voice. It's like AI generated. It's like, "Hey, how's it going?" And that's what was upsetting me just now. But I was brought back around when it's like basically introducing itself, asking what it can do for me. But I did like that it asked if there was a nugget of wisdom that it could sprinkle on top of my day. That was, I'll give it that. But that voice was horrifying.
Yeah. So, first of all, to make the earrings, I had to find nuggets that were the same shape. She had to purchase a few. There's like 6 different shapes of
Yeah.
nuggets that they come in. They're like
Yes.
certain shapes. So she had to find the right
And some
ones to
people
make the
don't
earrings.
like certain shapes, weirdly,
Right.
right? Like
It
some
is
people, I
super,
don't know
super
which
weird.
ones. Yeah. Anyway.
And then making Nugbot, it is designed specifically to offer kindness and wisdom, inspired by ancient Stoics like Marcus Aurelius and the Dalai Lama, all through the lens of a chicken nugget. So ask it a question,
Oh my
Tegan.
God.
It's
Okay,
going to
so
give you
it
some
seems
some
like
ancient Stoic wisdom from the perspective of a chicken nugget.
Okay, and I can't type it. It wants access to my microphone, which usually I wouldn't do, but here we go.
Here
Oh,
we
it's just saying,
go.
"Hi, Nugbot. Can you tell me what I should be doing with my life?" It's thinking.
Yeah, it's going to take a little while to think. It's not the fastest of
Yeah.
chatbots, but it's coming
No,
up with
that's
something
okay.
quite profound.
Here we go. Oh my god. So basically we're saying to like do what makes me happy. There's a lot of nugget puns that get thrown in there. I've forgotten some already, but it said that like nuggets have to find their flavor. It said maybe like start a class that I might like. But yes, it was very like top line profound guru-esque, and I would
Wonderful.
hate that from anything other than a nugget. I have some questions, not really around just allowing it access to my microphone. I'll worry about that later. But how are they not getting sued if it's like McDonald's brand? Because it was low key McDonald's branded. There was some golden arches in there.
Yeah, McDonald's don't really care about this sort of thing.
Great.
They've got bigger fish to fry, so to speak, and not just the fillets.
A fillet of fish. Yeah.
I asked about this because yeah, I could imagine not only the reactions from McDonald's, but also animal rights organizations. Because you've got a nugget that has basically been given sentience.
Yeah, sentient nug.
Where-
Yeah.
and it's telling you things from the perspective of a nugget. Surely that would delve into horrible things have happened to me. Like it could be co-opted by Peter and whatnot. But in regards to McDonald's, these earrings are actually part of a previous work from this artist who has had a Big Mac burger on display at Mona in Lutruwita in Tasmania at the museum down there, in the paper bag that it came in, as an example of things not perishing or disintegrating for a very long time, and it's still in a pretty good state. You could still eat that burger, and they didn't care about that. So they're probably not going to care about this one either. I think also it's not so much of a consideration because this is a bit of a positive project, if anything.
That's true.
The goal here is to show that AI can be used in a positive and loving manner. So it's offering
I would
hope.
die for Nugbot. It's true. Yeah.
Right? Nugbot is, Nugbot is Bay now.
My other question is if they're finding real nugs, and we know about the preservatives, obviously in the burgers, but like as the actual jewelry that you're meant to wear, is that they're real nugs?
Yeah, they're real nugs. They're already 3 months old and they're still in perfect condition. So,
oh my god. Wow.
So let's just find out how long they last. They've actually been part of an exhibition at Wallara Small Sculpture Prize. Got into the final entries there and is existing quite happily. There's been no issue there at all with the actual physical
So is anyone
nugs.
Is anyone wearing them around, or is it just for the art project?
They're not being worn around at the art project, but they can be worn because Emma is a jeweler. She makes actual jewelry. Yeah. She creates proper art. So, look, they are designed to be worn, but it's really designed as a bit of a talking point because it's really about the idea that AI is everywhere and it's taking over everything. But there are options for more interesting and fun and safe and beneficial collaborations is the goal of her art. And she collaborated with a distilled group in Melbourne. It's led by Tom Fisher and Matt Holtz to develop the bot itself. And Matt in particular has been interested in responsible AI for a really long time and created a website to help people distinguish between human produced and machine produced items, like digital content and AI. So the response has been really positive, particularly from her son, who asks Nugbot for stories and advice, which is adorable. It's really
so cute.
It's super cute. And actually heard there was an interview on ABC Radio where the interviewer asked Nugbot what he should buy his wife for a present. And Nugbot shut down completely. And
oh my God,
I'm thinking,
I'm not helping you.
Right? I'm thinking clearly this is a statement. This is like, some type of anti-consumerist statement, or it's, maybe you should just get to know your wife instead of asking a robot what you should buy
Yeah.
her for presents, mate. Like, come on, be better.
Yeah, Nugbot is for the girls.
Yeah, right. Nugbot is for the girls. But it turned out there was just a global OpenAI outage at the exact moment when that question was asked. So it was
my
a
God.
complete coincidence. It would have been a great statement.
My headcanon is that that is what Nugbot is all about, and you can't convince me otherwise. But I was going to ask what LLM it was built off. So OpenAI is the answer
Yeah,
there, I
yeah,
imagine.
yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
it's built off OpenAI. And in regards to future projects as well, I was chatting to Emma, and she's thinking about what she's going to do in the future with Nugbot, but she wants to spend more time with it now to really understand its full potential. What joy can it bring to people spouting wisdom from the Dalai Lama? But it's a pretty good time for Nugbot, honestly. We've got ongoing discussions about ethical AI, the integration of tech into daily life. So seeing Nugbot potentially inspire others to use AI in safe and positive ways as well, and draw some more attention to that movement around ethical AI development rather than just it being a way to further fuel making money and greed. Joy,
I
not
agree.
greed.
I agree. Absolutely. I mean, I've been putting together a 2025 AI predictions because my
Ooh,
whole life is AI at work,
yeah.
basically. And, I think now we have the answer. Like all of the experts in field that I've reached out to, anything that they can share is going to pale in comparison to just Nugbot. Nugbot is the future, clearly.
Thank you.
Regulation and standards. No, it's Nugbot
No,
for
it's Nugbot.
2025, definitely.
We'll just
It's
ask
Nugbot.
Nugbot what
Yeah.
regulation and standards we should have around AI.
Yeah, no, I agree. My God, that'd be so good. We should definitely do that.
Let's do that right now.
I feel
Hold
like
on.
if Nugbot had been involved in the US election in terms of what people were using to access information, it probably would have been on my winners list that I wrote. I believe in Nugbot, Nugbot for president. I will also jump back on all of these statements if Nugbot leaks a bunch of stuff or if we milkshake duck Nugbot. This never happened.
I think Nugbot has been specifically programmed to not be milkshake ducked. However,
Great.
drawing on wisdom from men is never a safe route. We never know what's going to happen down that path. So I'm all for Nugbot as long as there is an injection of femininity into Nugbot.
Yes.
I think that's that's the most logical path for this AI-enabled chicken nugget earrings.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, looking at Nugbot, I would say that Nugbot is gender nondescript, and I love that.
Mhm.
But I still firmly believe that regardless of Nugbot's gender or lack thereof, that Nugbot is for the girls though.
Correct.
So, and I like that. That makes me happy.